Hello guys, thank you for clicking on this video. So guys, AJ and Guddan are finally married, but their marriage occurred under strange circumstances. So I've made a video on that. You can check it out in the description box below. But basically, Guddan got married to AJ to save her sister's life, and now AJ is accusing Guddan of marrying him for money. So guys, make sure you watch this video to the very end to get the full detail. But before we start, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also leave a comment below. Okay, with that said, let's get into the details. AJ stands up in shock. Everyone is shocked. Durga asks Guddan, "What are you doing here? This means you married AJ." Koshilia wonders how did Pav convince Guddan to marry AJ. Pav calls Koshilia and says your dream is fulfilled. Saru says to Guddan, "We don't consider you our daughter-in-law." Koshilia says my daughter married him. Where will she go if you don't accept her? Guddan says enough mom, it doesn't matter if they accept or not. She says we are married AJ. You want to know how I came here? I locked Shweta in the room and took her place. I did this to save my sister's life. I didn't want to do all this, and I would never marry AJ. The person who kidnapped Revati said he will kill her if I don't marry him. Saru says don't lie. How are those two things related? Guddan says I did this to save my sister. Lakshmi asks, do you have proof? Guddan says I will show you. She checks her phone, but the video isn't there. Durga says don't do this drama. You married AJ for his money. I know girls like you. Guddan says I did this for my sister and not for money. My sister's life is in danger. He will kill her if I don't marry AJ. Revati comes and says, what are you doing here? Guddan hugs her and says, are you okay, Revati? Revati asks, you married? Guddan says, to save your life, I did this. If anything happened to you, I would never forgive myself. Did he harm you? Revati says, who? I was sleeping in the guest room. Who would kidnap me? Durga says, stop lying to us. You can't do anything. You can never be our mother-in-law. Shweta comes there and says, I will tell you all the truth. Shweta says first she hits me on the head. Then she locks me in the bathroom. She wore my dress and she married AJ. She is very dangerous. Guddan says, please trust me. I didn't want to hurt anyone. I did this to save my sister's life. AJ says enough. Thank you for coming to this wedding. If you are all done, you can leave. All the guests leave. Durga says we have to tell everyone this girl's reality. AJ drags Guddan upstairs. Saru says no one can save her from AJ's anger. AJ pushes Guddan into the room. He says, this is disgusting. You did this to marry me. She says, I did this to save my sister. AJ breaks things and says, you did this intentionally. You made me say no to the wedding. I called up my wedding with you because you asked and now you are my wife. He says, people were right about you. You only think about money. Guddan says, I'm not lying. I did this for my sister. AJ says, you can't go anywhere. You have to tell me the truth. Guddan sees the mask Pav wore in AJ's room. Guddan says, where did this come from? She calls the number and it rings in the closet. AJ asks, what are you saying? Guddan says, you were blackmailing me. You kidnapped my sister. You wanted to marry me, so you did all this. I will tell the police everything. AJ stops her. He says, what are you saying? Guddan says, you can't stop me. AJ and Guddan come downstairs. Koshilia goes to AJ. She says, this marriage wasn't done the right way, but she is your wife anyway. Bushan tells her to shut up. Guddan says mommy isn't wrong, but vermilion is called marriage, and when there is love for respect and each other, the wedding chain shouldn't feel like a rope. I don't accept this marriage done by deceit. Guddan says everyone thinks I deceitfully married him, but I will tell you all the truth. AJ is behind all this. He kidnapped my sister and blackmailed me. Durga says, what are you saying? AJ would never do this. Guddan says, I don't want to talk to you. This uncle thought he could do anything, but I will send you to jail. Guddan leaves the house. Everyone is shocked. So guys, that is how AJ and Guddan will end up getting married because of a misunderstanding, with Guddan believing that AJ was the one who kidnapped Revati and AJ believing that Guddan only married him for his money. And this also results in Guddan leaving her marital home on the day of her marriage. So now it will be interesting to see what will force Guddan to go back to AJ's house. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, then please like this video. Also subscribe to this channel for more updates on Guddan and other ZeeWorld series. Leave a comment below and also hit the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload new updates on Guddan and other ZeeWorld series. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.